Peter Barton, I'm the Green Party parliamentary candidate for West Dorset, and I too would like to start by thanking John on everyone's behalf for setting up this meeting. It's so important, and the need for it is illustrated by this packed hall. There's an elephant in the room, I think, that's not been kind of highlighted so far this evening. It's a very large elephant. It's called the largest assault on our public services since the First World War. And if we don't have an active, energised local democracy, then one important means of challenging and questioning a transformational assault on the way in which we live together in this country is fundamentally weakened. And that's, I think, that perhaps more than anything. Obviously, I respect all the local issues that have been highlighted this evening and the way in which the local authority has acted in a way that has been deaf to local views, unresponsive, and closed in general to local opinion. I respect all that. But at the same time, I think it's important to look at the wider context as well and highlight the importance of an active, energised local democracy in that context. I'm not going to repeat all the very accurate points that have been made about how flawed our local democracy is. I'll get straight to some of the nitty-gritty issues. First of all, the cabinet system. The Green Party is opposed to the cabinet system. We would return to a much more open, accountable committee system as fast as possible. Indeed, Brighton City Council, which is run by a minority Green administration, one of the first things it did was to restore the committee system of local government. We're often told there's no alternative. We hear that in relation to austerity. We also hear it in relation to the way in which our local politics is organised. There are alternatives, and there have to be. The committee system returning to the committee system is one of those. And I think one of the ways in which we can campaign for the return to this system is, yes, explore the possibility of getting 5% of the electorate signing up for it. Also to use the forthcoming district council elections in May. I mean, we as the Green Party locally are working hard now on our manifesto for West Dorset District Council. We will have candidates in every ward. We will certainly give strong consideration to including in our manifesto a commitment to restore a committee system of local government and abolish the cabinet system. It's, as has been said, it's top down, it's unaccountable, it closes out debate both from members who are not part of the executive, members of other parties, and of course the general public. We can also use social media and campaign around that. Petitions have been used effectively on a number of occasions locally on key issues. As has been mentioned by at least one person in the room, 38 Degrees has a wonderful track record of using social media to campaign on all sorts of vital issues. In terms of unitary authorities, the Green Party is highly open to considering that. In fact, sitting here this evening, personally I've become more and more convinced of the case for exploring unitary authorities. We would need to be very careful. We as the Green Party would I think probably want to bring 4 key principles to the table, some of which have been mentioned already. One is establishing a system whereby decisions are made at the lowest viable level, and that would mean giving more power to town councils within this area board system, and indeed parish councils as well. A second principle, as also already been mentioned, is a fair system of voting. We have elected members at the moment in our council chambers who are there as a result of elections in which about 1/3 of the electorate voted, and they themselves were supported by a third of those who did. Now that means we have members who are sitting in council chambers on the basis of about 10% of those eligible to vote. That is not democracy. Nor is it just to do with something called voter apathy. It is largely because of the way in which our council operates, cuts down debate, and encourages a kind of, operates behind a sense of kind of safe immunity from public criticism and debate. That has to change.
I don't threaten them with the elastic band the first time.
I'm also a bit scarily too close to the elastic band. I mean, just to, I think to wind up then, I want to return to my initial comment of thanks to John. It's clear that this evening a flame has been lit, a flame which I think can make us all feel more hopeful and optimistic, but also galvanised to work together, whatever our party political allegiance is, to bring about change and to seriously work for the sorts of things that there's a clear majority opinion on here this evening, particularly the strong consideration of unitary authorities. Thank you.